Hey folks, good Tuesday afternoon. Welcome to our market SITREP or situation report here at TOPGUN Options. Matthew Buckley, my call sign is Wiz. And make sure you register for a free brief next Thursday, August 10th at 1 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be talking about the Death Star, which is the only stock you have to own. Well, Wiz, that sounds creepy to me. I've been told I must diversify. You've been lied to, and I'm going to tell you why you've been lied to and by who and how you can stop being lied to and start printing money. Let me give you a little bit of a hint. This name, which we have a long-term bullish synthetic stock position on, is up $8,000, 140%-ish, is Amazon. Amazon has earnings after market close on Thursday. Take a look. Let's look at a one-year chart. Look at the monster run since, April-ish. Well, let's just say May. May, we've had liftoff with a lot of the tech names, and now we're starting to level out here. I don't think, in my opinion, Apple also is Thursday after market close. I don't think Apple and Amazon are going to knock the cover off the ball. I think earnings are going to be good. I don't think they're going to be that good, so get ready. We tend to see what's called buy the rumor, sell the news. Buy the rumor of good earnings and then sell the news. So join me next Thursday because earnings will already be out, and I'm going to tell you how to potentially profit off of this one stock, the only one you need to put in your portfolio for the rest of your life. To register, you need to head to go.topgunoptions.com/Death Okay, let's get into it real quick. Make sure you go to the No Fallen Heroes YouTube page. This is where we post all of our podcast, and episode 68 just dropped. This one is a must watch. Obviously, you can watch it on YouTube, or a must listen to. You can listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart, wherever cool kids listen to podcasts. You can listen to the Max Afterburner podcast, or go to the No Fallen Heroes YouTube page. And do me a favor, once you get there, make sure you subscribe. Click subscribe right over there, but you have got to watch this one with Troy Valencia. He is one of the most intelligent human beings I've ever met in 54 years on this planet. Unlike Joe Biden, who says Hunter Biden's the smartest man he's ever known or met, and that makes sense to me. But this guy is bridging the gap between science and healing. He's undergoing his doctoral studies. He's the bridge between my anecdotal stories and the anecdotal stories of all these veterans and first responders and families, all these grant recipients from No Fallen Heroes. He is not only in the mystical side, he's on the ones and zeros, Excel sheets, lab coat side. So I'm telling you, if you've been wondering about the science, this is the one you have to listen to. I'm actually going to have him back because there was so much covered, but make sure you check in with that podcast. And we're all going to die news. Russia-Ukraine war update. Drones shot down in Crimea. They attacked Moscow. I can't believe I'm sitting here on a SITREP on August 1st, 2023, talking about war in Europe and potential nuclear war in Europe. The Hungarian foreign minister said today, the EU expects to fund the war in Ukraine for another 4 years at a cost of 5 billion euros per year. Let me fix this headline. The United States, we are providing a majority of this money, folks. Don't be fooled. And then it's heartbreaking. Wall Street Journal article out today. Look at this beautiful lady. In Ukraine, amputations already evoke scale of World War I. Tens of thousands estimated to have lost limbs since the start of the war, a toll not seen in recent armed conflicts in the West. I'm going to let that sink in, man. Again, Putin's a war criminal. He needs to go, arrested. Let's just get all that stuff out. Wrong. Now, can we try and talk about peace? No, Wiz, war is good for business. War ain't good for human beings, folks. It's a nightmare. But Joe and Hunter have to take care of the folks that have been giving them tens of millions of dollars over the years. And Joe Biden, of course, getting a Ukrainian prosecutor fired who was looking into his corrupt son. It's just, we're risking World War III over one of the most corrupt nations on the face of the planet. But You got to pay back people who paid you, right, Joe? Earnings season threatens lofty stocks. Oh, that sounds like a recent something I might have said. Investors say optimism in markets could evaporate if profits get squeezed further. You think? Folks, interest rates are at 22-year highs. Last time interest rates were this high, folks, I'd been furloughed from American and just hired by JetBlue, and I turned that down. I'm flying fighters out of Naval Air Station Fort Worth the last time interest rates were this high. I hadn't even gone to Chicago yet, to the trading firm and the volatility arbitrage firm, folks. That's how long ago this was. So these interest rates are going to start hitting corporate profits, I guarantee you. And that's essentially what this article is saying. Like, it's not reflected right now in the stock market. Let me say it right now. Say it with me. The stock market is not the economy. Two completely different things. But fundamentals eventually matter. When corporate earnings start softening, this stock market, math matters, right? Math eventually matters. Fundamentals eventually matter in an irrational market. You can bid this thing up on froth. But every once in a while, people look around and go, yeah, these stocks shouldn't be valued this high. And then you get your pullback. So institutional and retail bidding this market up. Institutional is going to bolt, leaving retail holding the bag, I guarantee you. Big week ahead, as I said, Apple, Amazon, Starbucks to report. Pretty packed earnings week. We're going to get PayPal, Kraft Heinz. We're going to get a look at consumer spending this week, okay? If some of these come in light, I think we're going to see pullback here. Look at the Dow. Look at the Dow Jones Industrial, the old stodgy Dow, straight up, man. Look at this thing. It took a break last week when I went to Washington for a day and then still kind of drifted a little bit higher. What's the Dow doing right now? It's kind of flat right now for today, just obscene. So if these names do not knock the cover off the ball, you are going to see the market pull back. How about this? What a great Biden economy. CVS, 5,000 jobs. I told you years ago in solo Amazon, go.topgunoptions.com/DeathStar. I'll tell you again. I said, you want a couple long-term bullish shorts, stocks to get bearish on? Walgreens and CVS. Why would I get in my car to drive to CVS when I can order it on Amazon and it'll be in my home in an hour? CVS, Walgreens gone. I nailed this. But this sucks. That's humans. Those are human beings in those number, folks. So the stock market's high, stocks look good and everything like that, but the guts, the underlying of this market is rotten. Even though people think the economy is going to make a soft landing, we're on a separate flight. We already crashed, folks. We are at 40-year highs in inflation, and the market had imploded. That was a crash, right? Jerome Powell already crashed that plane. This is a separate flight that we got airborne in, talking about sticking this soft landing, so to speak. So it's going to be interesting. Big week for earnings, and this is do or die this week. I'd say this is the week where we're going to determine whether this rally continues or we're going to see a little bit of a pullback here. Because, like I said, the Magnificent Seven, the 7 tech names that have powered this rally higher, are starting to get long in the tooth, which means everything else is starting to get long in the tooth. Got some good sniper shots for the past couple days. Today, yesterday, have a couple of them on for today. How are we looking year to date? What is this? This is the primary model portfolio, folks. Look at this, $156,000 in profitable trades. Sniper shots alone, $133,000 just trading the S&P 500 in an extremely volatile year. Yeah, there's other trades, Goldman Sachs, Amazon, some volatility, but folks, look at this. Let's go look at a chart today of the S&P 500. It is sniper shot alley. Look at today's chart. Look at this. There's the open move. Shoot a sniper right there. Shoot a sniper right there. And then you hang out for the rest of the day. And then going into the close, you can snipe again. The middle of the day is boring. In Chicago, folks, guys traded the open. Guys traded the close. In the middle, we went and played racquetball, worked out, and had some tin sandwiches for lunch down in Ceres. So this is free money. I love these snipers. I love how a lot of our current members are doing. We have a couple Steve Squared in here. Where is it? Yeah, total SPX trades for the day, $6,500. There's a sniper right there for 25. Therethere's a sniper for 4,000. So Steven's doing good. There's another Steven up here, Stephen, 2,200 bucks. I got my bear call spread on right now that's going down range. Let me look at that thing. That's actually looking pretty good. The 80-85 is looking pretty good. I love this, folks. With one sniper shot in a day, I can potentially pay for your lifetime membership, man. $1,500 a month, and the sniper that I just shot today is a potential $2,000 profit if the S&P closes under 45.80.85, which it's starting to look like it's going to do, folks. So I'm having a blast here at Top Gun Options. Our lifetime members are, our hunters are. Got about 50 folks in here, and then in the lifetime group, I think last count we have about, 0. Let me refresh. I think we had 242. Let me take a look. This is, without a doubt, the best hedge fund I've ever seen that's not a hedge fund. We're self-directed. Yeah, 242 members in here. Why? Because we're trading our own money. We're not some professional trader at a firm that's trading whose? The firm's money. Famous story of me in Chicago when I was walking a trader out of our firm that we had just fired for losing $4 million in a couple minutes on a biotech stock. Walking him out, I had beers with the guy. I knew him. I'm like, dude, what were you thinking? He's like, ain't my money, whiz. And he was right. And he started at a competing firm down the street a couple weeks later. Ain't my money, whiz. These folks, we are trading our own money in here, and our give a shit meter is on high. So make sure you join me next Thursday. Get in here now because these briefs end up getting packed, and sometimes we hit the limit of the webinar room. Go.topgunoptions.com/deathstar. Have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge, especially in this market right now. Fights on. Namaste and basi basi. I'll see you tomorrow.